Hey beautiful people. Wow, it's been an intense few weeks, hasn't it? What with the Maui fires, and I wasn't even actually aware of the Maui fires, but someone drew my attention to them, and I then went online, saw all of the mainstream media reports. Oh, it's climate change, it's wildfires, and then of course did a little bit deeper investigation and really learn a lot about the history of Maui, how it was originally taken from the people of Hawaii, the tribal people, and essentially handed over to become part of the United States. And of course Maui is one of the 15-minute cities, one of the kind of state-of-the-art carbon neutral cities that they're wanting to create. And of course they can't do that unless they can somehow get all of the people who live there to sell their properties. And of course the people who live there wouldn't sell their properties, and the next thing you know, boom, they've all been burnt to the ground. But the interesting thing is that it seems to be a very specific area of Maui, not just it doesn't seem to be like a natural wildfire where you've got buildings destroyed next to trees which are still growing, and none of the billionaires' mansions seem to have been affected either. So it's all very suspicious. And of course I've learned a huge amount about directed energy weapons as well. Did you know that in 2021, while we were all being distracted by the COVID capers, that the UK was investing 72.5 million in laser weaponry, including directed energy weapons? It's quite frightening, folks, what's going on in the world. And then, of course, added to that, we now have all of the talk of the Eris, the new variant Eris. But of course, Novavax, their shares surged this week apparently, because they announced that actually they've got the vaccine remedy for it. So their shares surged. So some people made a lot of money this week off the fear, and that's really what I want to talk about this constant diet of fear and terror, and the false matrix, the mainstream media, completely bankrolled by the World Economic Forum, who wants to keep everyone in a low vibration, constantly now pumping out all of this fear, all of this horror, all of this outrage. And my observation is it's being done to lower the vibration, because of course so many of us are now focusing on raising the vibration, and in a myriad of different ways. I mean, I came back from the All About Love Festival, which was amazing, a few weeks ago, and then there's just been the Medicine Festival, which was I didn't go to, but sounded equally incredible, and so many people singing and doing ceremonies and creating communities and co-creating the alternative future reality. And that wave of awakening consciousness is really unstoppable now. So I just wanted to say, this is the key message of this video, and I'm not going to stay on for long today, but the key message of this video is really be aware of how your energy is being pulled down, and notice it and catch it and don't allow it. And you can easily reverse it. It's a very simple way, coming out into nature. It's a very easy way to reset your energy field. Eating some nourishing foods, drinking some natural living water, eating some fruit, anything high vibration like raw vegetables or salads or celery, or green juicing is great. Oh, what can I hear? That sounds like a rainstorm coming. Can you hear that? Don't know if you can hear that. Kind of sounds like wind, but actually I think it's rain. Wow, it's like being caught in a thunderstorm. Can you hear it? Maybe you're able to see it actually. Sudden torrential rain. So lucky I checked the weather forecast and put on my raincoat. You can see thunderstorm. So I guess that's my cue to end this video, but don't let it bring you down, folks. Keep the vibration high, stay positive, don't be pulled out of your center by outrage and fear and worries. This constant diet of fear is because they know they're losing control and they're getting desperate now. So stand strong, stay positive, and keep smiling. Rain's pretty much stopped. Sun's coming out, and I just felt the call to add a little extra explanation about what I mean by high vibration, because there seems to be a bit of an understanding that high vibration means high pitch, like a high note on the piano, that a high note is good and a low note is bad, and that's not what I mean at all. I'm talking about harmonic resonance as opposed to dissonance, because fear and chaos is when things fall into dissonance, and that is also known as disease, toxicity. Like if water is polluted, its sacred geometry falls into dissonance and chaos. And so low vibration is chaotic vibration, and high vibration is beautiful, aligned, sacred geometry. Now, the sacred geometries vary depending on the frequency. So if you look at solfeggio frequencies through a sand plate, or monks chanting the Om, I might stitch in a bit of video just to make this real for you. When people are speaking truth or joyful, singing harmonically, living harmonically, laughing, all of those kind of high vibrational things, they have a beautiful harmonic resonance. Whereas when there's fear or there's argument or there's discord, it creates a distortion in the sacred geometry. So keeping it a high vibe means keeping the peace, the resonance, the harmony. If you are experiencing chaos and discord in your world, then the more you can build in harmonic resonance, the better. Simple ways, as I said, coming into nature. Nature naturally is perfect sacred geometry in a very pristine chi place like here at Cressbrook Dale. Very unspoilt. Music, chanting, Tibetan sound bowls, bells, drumming. Even Kobe snoring. Sometimes when he lies against me in the night and he's snoring, I can feel him just tuning my vibration, just clearing my energy field. It's really beautiful. So, I just wanted to explain what I mean by high vibration. It doesn't mean high pitch. And it's not making low notes wrong. Lots of love from a very rainy Cressbrook Dale.